So our problem here is thieves. Okay, doesn't specify what kind.
It's you. Hi. Speak, citizen. Eye of Nocturnal. Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
An innkeeper then. Or homeless people. Homeless people are good sources of info.
How are you today?
Or thieves.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Don't call me that. Oh. You
Be
specifically
seeing you.
don't have that on your list. Now, I know, but she wouldn't know that he's a Thieves Guild fence. So, out of game, I'm actually surprised that he... Oh, I don't know if I'm surprised that he doesn't have a response to that.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Don't call me that.
You too. What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Even less.
Goodbye.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Son of a bitch.
I think it's a disgrace that Argonians can swagger around Leowin, boasting how they whooped this Khajiit silly and beat that Khajiit to a pulp.
Huh.
You too.
Welcome, stranger, to the Five Claws. Food and beds, cheap and good. But most of all, your hostess promises, always clean.
That's...
Witsadutsi gives you her guarantee.
Okay.
Everything, clean, always, or you do not pay.
I like this. You don't have a
So
prompt for
much
the thing,
dirt
though.
and so little time. Pause, but a moment, and you'll be drowned in the tide. Trash, mud, dust. We all love Count Marius and his father before him. Arche bless his soul. Such a fine young man.
His wife's a problem,
And
though.
now his new wife, so beautiful, so fine. And wise? Oh, yes. The new Lady Leowin is daughter to Countess
don't know what she
Ariana Valga,
does,
County Coral. And so she knows just how the county should be run. Lady Alicia tells Count Marius exactly what to do, and he does as she says. But listen to me, cawing and chattering like an old fish crow.
Right.
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
I don't need that. Really.
Have you been near Rosentia Galenus' house recently? Smells horrible, like she left some meat out to spoil.
Oh, that's...
Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell a foul odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. It's surprising that a wealthy woman like that would let her property fall into such disarray. Good day.
Well, you didn't say anything that I was hoping you would say. Actually, honestly. Yeah. Well, technically it's writing, so I won't just put it right back down like I usually do when I'm given those. But,
Me children will thank you for your help.
Children. Well, you...
Blessings of Stendar upon you.
I don't suppose anyone here would have. anything useful to say? There you are. I knew I heard you walking.
Walk with virtue, friend. Welcome, divine crusader.
Well, you're within a chapel, so...
People are subdued, troubled. A crisis like this tests the people's faith. I used to be a priest of the Tribunal Temple in Craigenmore. After the collapse, I drifted for a while until I joined the chapel. The beggars and the wicked thieves guild still trouble me. I wish the 9 divines offered charity and comfort to the poor, like the temple did. Be seeing you.
It's the middle of the night, so most people that might have leads aren't out and about, so... Now, there is a very specific reason why I'm willing to investigate this. And it's because I'm already involved. After a fashion. So it's only fitting that I become more involved.
Please. These stupid scamps are driving me crazy. Oh, thank you. I had a feeling buying that Daedric staff would be trouble. Now I'm paying for it with more than just some gold. A few weeks ago, a spellsword was passing through Leowin and heard that I liked to buy curiosities. He wanted to sell the staff you see me carrying. I eagerly bought it, knowing the value of Daedric relics. In fact, I was a bit suspicious when he sold it so cheap. His loss, my gain, I figured. After examining it for a bit, I noticed a small word carved on it in runes. Using a book from my library, I translated it. The word was nonsense. However, when I spoke it and held the staff, 4 scamps suddenly appeared. I thought I was done for. Strangely, they all just stood there.
Uh-huh.
It didn't take long before I realized they were following me. I couldn't be seen in town with scamps following, so I decided to discard the staff. I can't explain it, but somehow I can't compel myself to actually let it go. This staff is obviously cursed. Now I'm stuck with it. I
know.
need you to get over to the Mages Guild and talk to a good friend of mine, Alvis Uvenum. She's the only one in town that I trust.
And one of my own.
I was able to get a message to her earlier, but I've yet to get a reply. If I go, then the scamps will follow and my secret will be revealed to all.
Now, my amusement at it versus Calen's
The beastly little
do
creatures
differ
are nasty, smelly, noisy, and
somewhat.
wrecking my beautiful house. I must be rid of them. I
But-
can't let people know I have scamps in here, or they'll think I've taken to Daedra worship. Try explaining that to the town guard.
What, like I'm not worthy? How dare you?
Alv should be able to help rid me of this staff. We play cards at the Three Sisters often and are old friends. Seek her advice. Alvis is a practiced researcher. She's sure to have some good information for you.
Well, we'll see about that. Damn it.
Poor Rosentia. She's been trapped in her house for days. Frankly, the smell gave you away. You must have stepped in... Well, let's just say something that isn't pleasant.
It'll burn off.
Just be sure and keep this quiet. If the other mages even knew that I was involved with Rosentia's new guests, I could get kicked out of the guild.
And I can make sure that that wouldn't happen.
I'm glad she was finally able to get someone over here. I've been gathering all the research I could on her, little problems, shall we say. Oh, yes. Don't bother trying to kill one of them. As soon as you do, another will take its place. It's endless. Quite the curse, eh?
That's why it's called the Staff of the
Sheogorath
Ever
certainly has
Scamp.
a sick sense of humor.
That's why I'm involved.
Doing a bit of digging, I'm afraid Rosentia's been stuck with the Staff of the Everscan. Nasty bit of fun by Sheogorath, I'd say.
I'm technically responsible
The
now.
only way she can be rid of it is if someone willingly accepts it. It can't be discarded in any other manner. No one would buy that thing once it's activated like it's been. The only chance is to return it to its original resting place, Darkfathom Cave. Inside the cave, there's rumored to be a shrine to Sheogorath. That's where the staff can finally be dropped, and the scamps should remain behind. I also learned that the staff makes the owner move much slower than normal. I suppose it's another way the creator upped the annoyance factor.
Yeah.
Please,
He is
bring
particularly
Rosentia
good
this
at that.
information at once. And if you can, help her. I think she's about to crack under the pressure, poor thing.
The reason why. In-game, I justify.
The Leowin chapter is just drifting along. Dagale isn't much of a mentor
Use
or
of
leader.
out-of-game knowledge.
She isn't even coherent most of the time.
Hey, I fixed that.
Send Rosentia my regards. If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
I figure being the Daedric Prince of Madness at the moment, I would be keenly aware of what the source of her problem was. Hey, you random dude.
Hi there. Don't be shy. Join us, and do well by doing good.
No?
Be seen.
And you don't have a talking point for the one thing I do want. But I figure it's
These
reasonable
scamps are
enough to
making
know
my
that
home smell like a barn.
she'd be able to tell that this had something to do with Sheo.
I was afraid you wouldn't come back. How am I ever going to get scamp smell out of my fine linens?
Burn them and buy new ones.
Oh, please,
I could help.
beg you. Take this staff to Darkfathom Cave and get rid of it and the scamps forever. I can't fight, and who knows what's guarding the shrine? Plus, do you know how dirty caves are? It'll ruin anything I wear. Do this for me, and I'll reward you with another one of my curios I picked up a few years ago. A valuable ring.
We'll have a handful of
ready?
those already. Kinda. Literally.
Here's the staff. As soon as you leave, the scamps will thankfully follow. Do be careful. I don't wish your death on my hands as well.
Yeah, that won't happen.
I'm sorry I ever laid eyes on that thing.
That's alright.
Darkfathom Cave isn't that far from here, but the route may be treacherous. Be careful and journey safe.
Now you can technically train magic or weapons by just killing them and letting them respawn, but it's not really worth the effort. Now where? It's not even that far out of town. Or nothing. Sort of. Is there anything up there? I don't see it. Okay. You're one of my ever scamps. Oh, did you all go around? Because you wouldn't jump down? Come on. There we go. Get out of the way, stupids. Well, goody.
Hello. Original. Not seeing anything up here. Alright. Can go back now. Huh.
I don't see any scamps or the staff.
Right.
I'm still having the floors scrubbed. What do those things eat, anyway? Yuck! As promised, here's the ring. I bought it from a shop in the Imperial City many years ago for an ex-lover of mine. He ran off with someone else, so now the ring belongs to you. The owner of the shop called it the Ring of Eidolon's Edge. I think you'll like it.
Well, we'll find out.
Everyone in town knows about my hobby, collecting unusual examples of the arcane crafts. My husband left me quite comfortable, bless his cinders. What will I do with my collection of curiosities when I go? Donate them to the castle, of course.
Why not me?
Farewell, and may you find your way home safely each night to a warm fire.
Oh, well, then. Anywhere I go is home. 'Cause warm fire? Kinda guaranteed. What do? Block and blade. Nope. Trophy closet. So, I will drop the ring off in my trophy closet, sell a few things, and then try and get more info next time.